going to that direction. Even sa sports, matagal na, di ba, Sean, your dad used to run marathons and di ba, I'm sure napansin na there's a di ba yung mga the wheelchair racers na napakabilis, by the way. Tapos sa mga Paralympics din, di ba? So it's just, and mga beauty contests, beauty pageants that also have for those na, di ba, for the deaf. So ang galing talaga na it's being inclusive now, everything in all different aspects and industries.
Yes.
So, growing up, wala pang Barbie.
Really?
Ako. Talaga?
Really? What was your doll then?
Parang ang uso nun.
Ano uso nun?
Parang yung baby.
Walking doll. And
What do you mean sa walking?
It's just a Chucky? Ano si Chucky? Child's Play? Walking doll?
Parang human size na...
Parang
baby.
child size.
Child size. Ay, malaki. Yung mga malalaki medium.
Is the one na nag-open and close yung mata on its own. Like,
pagkahiga. Tapos suklayan mo din yung hair.
Chucky, grabe.
Nauso kasi rin yun nung
Pero wala pang Barbie nung lumalaki ako. Ay my gosh, I dated myself again.
But please, your granddaughters, you can play it with them.
At least pwede naman humabol ngayon. Bigyan ka na lang namin ng Barbie sa birthday mo. Thank you. Great show.
Wag!
Bakit? Ayaw mo? Sige. Sabi mo
Pag-usapan natin, pag malapit na yung
Si
birthday.
Ken na lang, si Ken.
Real life yata gusto mo. Thanks, Cez. Thanks, John. Thanks, Pauline. Thank you, ladies of the big story on our show. We've got 6 games on tap in the NBA, plus the next LED Chameleons headlining the latest batch of PBL player movements.
And we learn more about preparations for the much-awaited Philippine Women's Open happening later this month.
I'm Andre Felix.
And I'm Cheska Leton-Calao.
And here's tonight's play-by-play.
Rabino, the show by Mamoy. Puts it on. Unbelievable. Gemma on the left side. Oh, the pass! Another one. Bakunas rejecting Esteban for the win.
Happy Tuesday, folks. Let's sip off tonight's NBA lineup with a huge upset as the Indiana Pacers serve up another spicy piece special. Pascal Siakam draining the game-winning bucket yet again. This time to push the Pacers past the Boston Celtics 98-96. Take a look at this play. The drive, then up fake, up and in. They're using the glass. Tough bank shot. And that leaner to put Indy up by 2 with 6 seconds to go. Boston tried to steal the victory at the buzzer, but Derek White missing his 3-point attempt. Siakam finishing with team highs of 21 points, 8 rebounds to go along with 6 assists. The Pacers now with their first 3-game win streak of the season. But they're still at the bottom of the Eastern Conference with 9 wins and 31 losses.
Just trying to get the ball. I know they help a lot, just trying to get a good shot. We work on those glass shots, so I was happy that I threw it up there and it went in with a big helping. So just got to keep going, man. We got 3 games in a row in a while, so it feels good.
Boston, such a prolific three-point shooting team, but you guys limit them all night long. How'd you do it?
Yeah, they're tough team. Even without their best player, they're tough and they play so hard and they're hunting the 3. So you gotta try to make it as hard as you can on them. But it's tough today. They didn't make them, so we'll take it.
This has obviously been a tough season compared to the last couple. All of the injuries. Why has this team been able to stay together?
We just got high character guys that again we just here to fight for another opportunity, another day, and I just want to keep everyone together. It's been unfortunate the situation we've been in, but we just got to keep fighting, and I think we're doing that.
Pascal, thanks. Congrats on the win.
Thank you.
Peyton Pritchard tried to carry the seas with 23 markers in a losing cause. Boston did play, though, without leading scorer Jaylen Brown, who was dealing with back spasms. Before the game, Brown was fined $35,000 for criticizing the referees. Despite the loss, the Celtics remain in the top 3 in the East with a 24-15 win-loss slate.
Meantime, the Philadelphia 76ers avenged yesterday's heartbreaking 1-point loss to the Toronto Raptors. No overtime needed this time around. The Sixers pulled ahead by as many as 33 points before settling for the 115-102 win in Toronto. Retirees Maxi led the way with 33 points, but Joel Embiid and Paul George were the game changers here. Embiid and George scored a combined 42 markers after sitting out yesterday's matchup due to respective injuries. Ultimately, though, the spotlight belonged to Kyle Lowry. The Raptors legend, who now plays for the Sixers, checked into the game to a standing ovation late in the fourth after Toronto fans kept chanting, "We want Lowry." The 39-year-old playmaker later called it one of the greatest basketball moments of his personal career. He also gave a shout-out to Sixers head coach Nick Nurse for understanding the moment. Both Lowry and Nurse helped the Raps win their lone NBA title in 2019.
From the East, let's move to the Western Conference as the Sacramento Kings spoil a big night from Luka Doncic with a convincing win over the Los Angeles Lakers. Doncic having a whopping 42 points to go with 7 rebounds, 8 assists, and 4 steals. But the Kings still beat the Lake Show here, 124-112. Sacktown with one of its best offensive games so far this season, shooting 58% from the field and 65% from deep, while committing only 12 turnovers. DeMar DeRozan leading the way with 32 points. Malik Monk added 26 off the bench, including 7 out of 9 from three-point range. This is the first time the Kings have won back-to-back games since November. The record now stands at 10 victories and 30 setbacks. Meanwhile, the Lakers suffer their second 3-game skid of the season and fall to 23 wins and 14 losses.
When your shots falling, man, a lot of guys will run you off the line. So that's where my playmaking come in. So luckily, I was able to hit a few shots early, and they were running me off the line, and I was just making the right plays. Maxi and Deal do a great job at finishing down there. So yeah, kudos to them too.
Malik, you guys shot 17 to 26 from 3 as a group. How do you bottle that and do that more often?
That's a high percentage right there. Sheesh. If I go 7 for 9 all the time, we'll be all right. I think that's how we do it. Russ go 4 for 8. Zach go 3 for 4. We'll be all right. But yeah, it was just us moving the ball more, sharing it more, moving a little, going in the pace with our actions, and that just opened everything else up for us. Definitely. Yeah, definitely. Trying to come in and make an immediate impact so I can stay on the court. So yeah, anyhow I do that, I'll be out there. So that's definitely been my focus.
3 more NBA games today. Here are the scores. The Los Angeles Clippers beat the Charlotte Hornets 117-109 on a special night for James Harden, who rose to 9th on the NBA's all-time scoring list. The Utah Jazz bounced back from an embarrassing 55-point loss last Sunday by stunning the Cleveland Cavaliers 123-112. And lastly, Cooper Flagg leads the Dallas Mavericks to a 113-105 win over the Brooklyn Nets.
From the hardcore, let's move to the Tower Flex here at home in the PVL. It's the Next-led Chameleons' turn to make some noise this offseason. Next-led has announced the signing of 5 new players, including prize spiker Jonas Abete and veteran middle blocker Chang Abi Maranyo. Sabete comes from the Petrogas Angels, which just announced their leave of absence from the PVL over the weekend. She was part of 3 Petrogas title runs and is expected to bring in veteran presence and championship experience to the team. As for Maranyo, well, she last played for the Cherry Tigo Crossovers, which also disbanded this offseason. Maranyo is, of course, a proven winner and brings invaluable experience and star power to the Chameleons. Next-led also signed, as you can see on your screens right now, Rania Musa, setter Janelle Cheng, and former De La Salle spiker Aduke Ogunsanya. Musa and Cheng likewise arrived from Petrogas, while Ogunsanya comes over from Choco Mucho. The Chameleons hope to bounce back after a winless campaign in the PBL Reinforced Conference to end last season.
As for the Galleries Tower High-Risers, they've added 4 more players ahead of the 2026 PVL All-Filipino Conference. Galleries Tower's latest batch of acquisitions includes spikers Jules Samonte and Gail Pascual, as well as setters Venice Puzon and Maggie Mangalobnan. Samonte came from the now disbanded Cherry Tigo Crossovers. She has battled injuries in recent seasons, which limited her court time. Pascual joins from the Zeus Coffee Thunderbells. She's a two-time NCAA Best Opposite Hitter and Finals MVP, but health issues have also hampered her PVL campaign. Puzon is a back-to-back NCAA best setter who had a quick stint with the PLDT high-speed hitters. Mangolabnan last played for the next-led Chameleons. The latest additions bring Galleries Towers off-season haul to 14 players as the club continues to rebuild under new head coach Aying Esteban. The high-risers look to turn the page after going winless in last year's PVL on tour and reinforced conference. Coming up, 2 Game 5s on tap tomorrow in the PBA Philippine.
And we're back. Thank you for joining us here on Play-by-Play only on One News. Let's go to the PBA as the TNT Tropang 5G are looking to finish off the Meralco Bolts in Game 5 of the Philippine Cup semifinals. Their best-of-7 tilt resumes tomorrow, 5:15 p.m. at the Big Dome, the Smart Araneta Coliseum. You can also catch it live on PBA Rush, on RPTV, and the Pilipinas Live app. TNT leads this series 3-1. Head coach Chot Reyes says the Tropang 5G are going all out to try and knock out the Bolts. But TNT will have to do it without star R.R. Pugoy, who is dealing with a hamstring injury. Pugoy believes this is the same injury that hampered him last year, and it is feared that he may be out for the rest of the series. Reynam Batak is also still not 100% due to back and ankle issues, while veteran forward Kelly Williams is coming off a bout with the flu. Meralco is also dealing with its own health issues, though. Chris Newsom reportedly may not play for at least 3 weeks because of an MCL sprain in his left knee.
There's no secret that Roger is a big part of what we do offensively and defensively. He's our best perimeter defensive player. And without him, again, like Poy mentioned, it's just the next man up. Next man up. Injuries are part of the any kind of tournament, any kind of playoff run. We just have to continue to figure out ways, make adjustments. But the reason why we made the moves that we made in the off season was precisely for situations like this, because alam na namin from the past that these things can really happen. So it's just incumbent on the others to fill that void. We're going to go all out because we know, not because it's a close-out game, but because we know Meralco is going to come back really hard. And I've said this since game one. We have no illusions that this is going to be an easy series.
Meantime, it's a battle for the series lead once again between Barangay Ginebra San Miguel and the defending champions, the San Miguel Beermen. Their Game 5 will tip off tomorrow at 7:30 in the evening, also at the Smart Araneta Coliseum. That match will likewise be available on PBA Rush, RPTV, and the Pilipinas Live app. Ginebra tied the series at 2 games apiece after a legendary game for performance from Scotty Thompson. But head coach Tim Cone says it's back to the drawing board for his team. He also emphasized the need to share the ball and get everybody involved, which he thought was also key in their Game 4 win. Ginebra had 34 assists in that game. For his part, Thompson says the Gin Kings have to come out aggressively if they want the 3-2 series lead.
Every game is different. So right now it's just 2-2. It's a best of 3 at this point. We can see what happens in Game 5. That's our goal. We want to get 30 assists. I mean, like I said earlier, when we get 30 assists, that's the game. We know we're playing the game we want to play.
Every game is different, no? Hopefully, no, the same approach, but mas maganda, mas maigitan pa. But it's hard to be the same game every time. So every game is different, but yung intensity, yung approach namin every game, it should be more better.
Moving on to tennis now. The Philippine Sports Commission, or PSC, is wrapping up its preparations ahead of the historic WTA 125 Philippine Women's Open. PSC Chairman Patrick Gregorio says the goal is clear. Make it a world-class, must-see event for Filipino sports fans. Some of the sport's big names are expected to compete, including Olympic silver medalist Donna Vekic, Germany's Tatiana Maria, and China's Wang Xinyu. Filipino tennis star Alex Eala might also join the field, depending on her run in the Australian Open. The PSC hopes the tournament will set a new benchmark for international sports events in the country. The Philippine Women's Open is set for January 26 until February 1.
Siguro 80%. I visited it a while ago. Nandun na yung seats sa one part. They've installed all the lights. All the lights they've installed. We're finishing na. They're finishing one court to go for the painting. It will be beautiful. Meaning, siyempre, meron yan yung before and after. So it will be beautiful. Hindi tayo mapapahiya na we're hosting the WTA 125. And I'm inviting all of you, of course, to cover and to watch and to support WTA 125 in Manila, January 26 to Feb 1.
The Philippine Tennis Association is also making accessibility a priority for the WTA 125 Philippine Women's Open. PhilTA Executive Director Tonet Mendoza said hosting a WTA event locally gives young players a rare chance to watch world-class tennis up close. She also laid out what fans can expect from the tournament's fan zone, designed to create a full tennis experience for all ages.
Well, the fan zone is going to be mostly sponsor activation, but we have tennis-related activities. So we'll have mini tennis for the under-8s, and then we'll have booths from our sponsors, and then also our food, concessionaires for food. So it's going to be like a tennis-themed activity, and then we're going to have the players go there also to have interaction with the fans, photo opportunities. Impromptu interviews.
Mendoza also responded to positive feedback on ticket prices, saying keeping them affordable was a deliberate decision to encourage more fans. Tickets go on sale tomorrow via SM Tickets. These will be priced from 200 to 2,000 pesos for matches at the Rizal Memorial Tennis Center.
Well, we really, of course, we want naman to recover some of our expenses, although because the PSC is really helping us. So we're able to keep our prices, at that level. And we're not naman thinking of making lots and lots of money. What we really want is for the people to come over. So, just being near all these big, really good players, the top 100s, a different level, is really going to encourage them to be better at tennis.
Coming up, a jersey patch fit for a legend. Find out more about the new addition to LeBron James's uniform when play-by-play returns here on One News. Filipino tennis sensation Alex Eala will have a rematch with Donna Vekic at the Kuyong Classic in Melbourne, Australia. Eala is coming off a semi-final appearance at the ASB Classic in New Zealand. The Croatian Vekic was her first victim in the opening round. The Kuyong Classic opened earlier today, but the Eala-Vekic match is slated tomorrow. This is the second warm-up tournament for Eala before her Australian Open main draw debut.
Happy Tuesday, folks. All NBA lineup for you once again. Tonight's highlight reel. Pacers Celtics, play number 1. Here we go. In the big match, Jay Huff, up fake, driving through the thick of the defense, and then the pirouette. That was so graceful for the big man. Look at Jay Huff. Woo! What a slam. And then the spin, too. Over. Look at that. Got 1, 2, 3, 4 defenders up in the air. Derek White, who's an elite defender, baiting him there for an up fake. Huff, 20 points in this thrilling matchup. More from this game later on. Roll the next highlight. Here we go. Jazz Cavaliers in Cleveland. Stolen away here by Naquan Tomlin. And then, woo! Racket duck. Tomlin, man, this kid is athletic. Skying high. That was a furious slam, though. I didn't know he was going to go that strong all the way to the hoop. Nobody can stop that. When he had that momentum, that lift, that slam, that ferocity, whew. Tomlin, 13 points off the bench. But Cavs lose. Yes, they get stunned by the Jazz in Cleveland, 123-112. Okay, Cooper Flag fans, we got something for you. Nets and Mavericks in Dallas, stolen away by Coop. And then Max Christie gets the ball back, guarded by Clowney. Ahead to Coop. Showtime. Two-handed rack attack. Elevating, detonating for the #1 pick, former Dookie, Coop. Have mercy on the rim. By the way, flag tallying 27 points, 5 boards, 5 assists. Mavs win at home against the Nets, 113-105. The beard time now. Hornets Clippers milestone moment for James Harden. He has it here. Uses that screen by Dunn. The three, yes, over Knipple. And that three-pointer just propelled Harden past Shaquille O'Neal for 9th on the NBA's all-time scoring list. Never forget, the Beard is one of the best bucket getters in NBA history. Once an MVP, was just deadly when he was in Houston. Unstoppable there. Just a lot of moves, and those step backs that you see the kids do, all thanks to Harden. Harden finishing the game with 32 points, 10 assists. Clips take down the Hornets here, 117-109 in LA. Last play, finally back to Indiana against the Pacers. Pacers and Celtics. Siakam over White, up fake, then up and in. Woo! Take a look at that play again by Siakam. I know we showed you that earlier in the highlights, but it's better here in the highlight reel because we have so many replays and slow-mos. Up different angles using the glass. Tough bucket, giving the Pacers a victory, 98-96 for the former NBA champ. Siakam showing his voice and clutch jeans in the end, beating the Celtics. Also scoring 21 points, 8 rebounds, 6 assists. Can't wait to see the highlights for tomorrow. Happy Tuesday. Good night.
And before we go, a special jersey tribute for LeBron James. The Kings uniform now includes a commemorative patch honoring his record-setting 23rd NBA season. LeBron first had the patch on when the Los Angeles Lakers faced the Sacramento Kings today. The patch features a silhouette of LBJ's iconic chalk toss and colors representing his stops in Cleveland, Miami, and Los Angeles. LeBron will wear the patch for the rest of the regular season, and each game-worn patch will be removed, authenticated, and turned into a Topps collectible. The 41-year-old LeBron is averaging nearly 22 points, 7 assists, and over 5 rebounds this season, and the Lakers are currently 5th in the West with 23 wins and 14 losses.
Well deserved for the King. 23 for number 23 at 41 years old. So talagang magaling eh. Talagang you can't deny the talent the King brings at his age at 41. And that's all from us tonight, mga kapatid. Catch us again tomorrow at 9 p.m. for a play-by-play of the day's top sports stories.
Play-by-play is on One News, that's Signal TV, Channel 8 on SD, and Channel 250 on